I just realized I wasn't recording. There we go. Now we're recording.
Jason, are you using the joysticks?
Yep, yeah, I'm using the joystick.
Ah, nice, dude.
Incoming
Hopefully
Timber. Sorry, I'm blocking your processor here.
Who was it that was using the controller?
Me.
Could you, like, just take a picture and send me your controls? Would you mind?
Yeah, I was actually muted when you asked about it. So I was
Okay.
like, oh, send me your Discord and then I'll send them over.
And here we all thought you were just ignoring this poor guy.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
It takes
That's
a
what I
while,
heard is the
dude.
Logistic Extreme 3D Pro. I got 2 of them, and tell you what, for
Work.
cheap, they work very well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm hearing that from lots of people that they're good for.
They're only like
doing.
30 bucks each.
Yeah, and they're
really
cheap as hell.
Which ones?
$49 here, Canada for mine.
We should do a setup video for those because I wish the Thrustmasters were cheaper. I don't know why they're so expensive. They shouldn't be. They're not that great. I mean, in comparison, they're just joysticks at the end of the day.
Man, this tree just wedged itself right here when I processed that log.
Yeah, it's being a butt. 1 sec. Oh. I should be able to grab it from my end. Give me a sec. I'm gonna grab it and spin it.
I got it now. I got it. I can roll it.
Alright.
50, you want me to back up a little more?
So
Are
this
these, numbers on the mat logging sites?
Yeah, they're just logging sites. Nothing special. Just helps if
someone
somebody's like,
ship
hey,
all
where are we
these?
going to log? Number 5. All right. It's supposed to being like, oh, no, the one that's close to this square by this thing. So.
Can someone chip all of our bits?
Yeah, I think Victor's on his way down there. But looks at Victor's coming.
Is that good there?
Oh, yeah. No, that's great. It just makes it so you don't have to go as far.
Yeah.
Kind of got to find a halfway point between the two hows. And then what I'm going to do, well, actually, if you run out while you're going, I'm just going to use a chainsaw to run them back a bit for the processors so that when we drop them, it's not this huge conglomerate of crap. Well, I mean, it's still going to be a huge conglomerate of crap, don't get me wrong, just lesser conglomerate of crap.
Yeah,
Slightly
I haven't
lesser.
had the time for it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, you've been giving her.
Yep.
It's all good. All
Process
good.
and overhead.
Yeah. God, I'm stoked that we can actually play this again with normal equipment. Because I was pretty depressed the last time we played, watching us try to use the in-game stuff. I'm like, oh man.
Just miserable.
This is so rough. I'm like, holy. Just trying to like pick stuff up. I'm like, well, actually, you know what? The Bison, I'll give it to them, isn't that bad for picking up shorts. Like, it's pretty alright. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like, I'm able to load a trailer fairly well. But man, those processors, holy God, they make me mad. I just hate them so much.
Yep.
Like, you can't drop the head, you can't run the rollers, you can't do nothing. They're just
Oh, and the
fall
stupid
and
thing
die.
about it is that the thing is in the XML to do it, they just block the axis.
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't know why.
Stupid.
Well, they're trying to adhere to, like, console players that don't customize controls, right? They don't want to have so many options. They just want it to be, like, almost, I call it dumb play, because you just, like, oh, it's easy, just push this button and it does it all for you. It's like, well, if that's what you're into, so am I running into a tree,
Yeah,
probably?
But it's not doing it very well. It puts the tree over the whole lot.
This is whack. I've restarted the server and it's still saying that I'm playing.
What's that?
One of the Deddy servers.
Oh.
It like won't.
See, that's why you
leave
just
and
stay away
can't
from
join.
Deddies. Deddies are cancer.
That's good for now, Victor. I'll move here in a second. Let me process this tree and I'll just move up so you can get that.
Hose chucked. Yeah, autopilot. Yeah, this thing's only going 3 kilometers an hour. What the hell? It should be doing at least 5. Come on. Come on!
Oh, holy shit. I have like, oh god.
The sound of victory.
that
To be.
was something else.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
See if I can.
Oops. Oh,
The only
I'm
shitty
actually
part.
surprised. I'm surprised you're doing that with the controller, Tris. It's pretty fast.
Thanks, dude. I've been practicing for a little while.
Were you processing?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do with a processor. Is probably, well, processor and buncher are definitely the hardest with anything other than joysticks.
See, that's. It's really funny that you say that, but I really prefer running either processor or the buncher.
That's so crazy. Hey, I mean, if it's working for you though, party on, man. But most of the complaints I hear are always just like, I can't even do this.
If anyone wants to take a break from the buncher and process or something, I'll show you.
You could actually well, how much trees are down there, like piled enough for a truckload? I shut down Maverick from the buncher there for a bit just because we were getting a little piled up.
I think I only have one grab up here.
That's it? How about the landing? Do we have enough to fill a truck?
I think it's almost full.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for one more truck to go out, and then we'll start bunching again.
All right, sweet. Yeah,
That way.
Can I try it out?
Yeah, sure. By all means. That's good. Then I can switch and be a processor guy because I miss my processor.
Look at that. He's actually, the Logitech's actually went out in 1999.
Really?
Wow, that's it?
I think I'm gonna order 2 of those.
Yeah. Is that American or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm in.
So it's like
New
$780 Canadian. No, just kidding.
Nice, man. Where
It's a
at?
small
New England?
mortgage.
I live in New Hampshire.
I'm from Massachusetts, the worst New England state.
I don't know.
It's beautiful, but I'm just saying, like, the management sucks, the laws.
Oh no.
I really wish, like, I like Maine a lot, though. So I can see where you're saying, like, I definitely don't agree it's the best, but I don't think it's the worst.
No. I like New England just overall, but
Yeah.
I do a lot of snowmobiling in Vermont.
Nice. I was gonna say, do you ever come up to, like, snowboard or ski either?
Yeah, you should go to, like, Mount Snow,
Nice.
Berkshire East, even in Mass. There's
I live close to, like, Waterville Valley in Loon.
I haven't even heard of them.
Me either.
You should check out Loon.
Up by, like, is it Pittsburgh or something?
No, Loon's down in Lincoln, but they have a lot of Red Bull riders that ride there. It's kind of cool. It's pretty neat.
Nice.
You
Get
wanna
to see
grab
all
that
the
one,
cool
Jason?
stuff.
One's being a pain in my butt.
Some of them don't like to play nice, man.
No.
Everybody has at least 2 or 3 logs an hour that are like, die. Those are the ones you process into 60 bits on the ground. Just leave it there. Not my problem now.
I do like how smooth the processor runs now, though.
Oh yeah, it's a lot nicer.
It ran nice, and actually, to be honest with you,
it was okay in 19, but now that it's attached properly, because the problem in 19 was it was attachable, and it didn't ever hook up to those grapples super well, like to the sticks. So it would always kind of like, I don't know, it just felt weird when you were processing sometimes. It just wouldn't process nice.
my trees would like make the head like glitch out really, really bad.
Oh yeah. Well, that and now it's all component based. It's nothing's really hard bar on them anymore, so they react with the trees a little bit better.
I really like the swing on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's nice. It feels like, I don't know, fluent. I added an extra component in there too, so hopefully that makes a difference, but I like the sound effects just with the clams and stuff closing and all the weird, like, I don't know, I just think that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they added that feature.
So where'd you look to get those Logitech? I'll send you, who asked for the, control
That was me
layout?
as well. I sent them in the general chat, the link that I found.
Alright.
I don't know if they're $20 because I already purchased them, or...
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Where'd you get them, Amazon or something, or what?
Yeah, Amazon.
I like how Amazon always runs deals too, though.
Oh
On
yeah,
everything. Especially since I have Prime.
lots of deals. Oh, weird.
Plus, I can't wait to get the joystick so like when I like rotate the head, it doesn't like go all haywire on me. 'Cause
Oh,
the
yeah.
controller's like touchy.
Weird. You can't cut any of these logs that are on the truck. I wonder why. That's so super weird. But I can cut them on the ground. I wonder if it's because they're like... Oh, there we go. Now I can. I have no idea. That's so super weird.
This game is broken.
What?
It's really
This
touchy.
game? Oh, yeah, now I can. I had to just turn my chainsaw off and back on again. Or, like, flip through it.
You know what's really weird is
Yeah,
now I'm
that's
gonna find out what I sound like on someone else's like computer.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, they sound
recording.
pretty normal. You're not like, hey, guys, how's it going? So that's good.
Huh.
I've heard some interesting people over the years, let me tell you. I love the uniqueness of people's voices, though. I don't know. It's funny because I'll play in servers, and some people I'll have like 9 people that sound exactly the same as each other. Like I can never tell the difference between them because it's like, oh, who the hell was that? Was that guy? And then you'll have like a few people with these very particular sounds, and you're like, oh, it's that guy. Like I know exactly who that is. It's just so weird the difference in people's like vocal tones and stuff. I don't know.
The older guys, that the Canadians that are in here, you guys, a lot of you sound the same with your accents.
The guys are like, oh, and dirt and the bear and herder.
Oh, the
I'm
Australian.
gonna jump out of the truck. I'm gonna
play
run.
with.
Yeah, when you play with guys from New Zealand, that's when it gets really concerning.
Yeah.
Best people in the world, but my God, do I get lost in like the who was that?
Oh yeah, because their language is I don't
Very
know,
fluent.
They have the same accent. It's
Need to get Ken Dog back in here with the Scottish. There was another Scottish guy. I had 2 in a row, and it was funny listening. To, like, if you get 2 people that talk like natively to each other, kind of like a little faster, they don't slow it down. It's just like I have no idea what they're talking about, but it's funny to listen to them. It's like, what the hell?
Yep.
But yeah, you get lots of different people.
We have to use VHF radios out here in the bush.
Yeah.
That changes a person's voice.
Oh, isn't that weird how
My-
different it sounds?
My brother-in-law were at work one night. We heard a woman's voice calling her kilometers,
Yeah.
and she sounded like a 22-year-old blonde, just beautiful.
Yeah.
You get this image in your head of like what she looks like.
Road that she was living on.
Yeah.
We were broke down, and we heard her call 0 on the 3400 road, which
Yeah.
is what we're on. So I said, "Oh, we can make it to 24 before she turns off." So we booted down there. We got there. We slid into the intersection. She come around the corner. She was like a 60-year-old woman, about 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Not
But she's like,
over
hey
here on the
guys.
radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
But
again,
it's-
you get guys that sound like they're 6 foot tall and bulletproof,
And you
they
see them
climb
and
out-
they're like 3 feet tall and yeah, they weigh
Yeah.
like 80 pounds. Yeah. You're
Mr.
like,
Super Trucker. That's
hey boys, yeah, we're going down the 100 here. And then you go see him and you're like, dude, that guy's like, is that somebody's kid? Like,
syndrome.
yeah, so funny, eh? Yeah.
With
All
the
right.
suspiciously pointy ears.
Yeah,
So
ridiculous.
where's
Exactly.
oh sorry.
No, go ahead. Go.
Where's the buncher headed now after?
Oh, it's up here. I don't know. We're just kind of cutting rows here. Can do whatever. We're just hoe chucking.
Just got in between.
If you want to come closer, like come down to about where my loader is now, if you can see where I'm driving, we could probably
Also,
we could do kind of a circle cut around the landing.
Yes.
Give ourselves
Hey,
some
what
space.
function turns on the mulcher and stuff? Because it's definitely not showing up at the moment.
A V.
and Y.
Yeah, all
Okay.
you gotta do is hit V for Victor and then B to get that thing to full capacity. Okay, what am I running into? Is it a tree I'm hitting? I gotta look, 'cause I've done it twice now.
Doesn't you have to allow create
Going
view?
down by where you are,
I'm
FDR.
not hitting anything. So why is it? Well, maybe I was hitting that tree. Oh, I definitely am hitting that tree. That's what's going on.
Huh, this tree is impervious to being cut.
Do you want to move up, like to the right, from here?
Like bunching, you mean?
Yeah.
Whatever works. Doesn't really matter. Whatever gets
Alright.
closer to the landing. That's kind of the only thing. So I'll let you just judge it out and pick a spot that makes you happy.
So get this, right? I bought those things for I don't remember what for 2 of them it was $64.
Right.
I rent and return them and got $64 back. Right now I can buy 2 for $40.
Oh, weird.
I
Wonder
could buy
why.
them again. They're like running a sale on it or something.
Weird.
Whack.
Super whack. Ed, that's you talking, right? Yes, it is.
Yes, yes.
You know, you remind me of. Okay, well, you're talking about voices, and I was laughing. You sound exactly like one of the guys from this World War II movie called Memphis Belle. I don't know why, but like you remind me of one of the radio guys. I can't remember which one.
It's probably my garbage mic.
No, it's good. No, it's good. It's not bad. It's just you have the same kind of vocal tone. It's kind of cool. I like it. Sweet, dude. Sweet. Having fun there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are. And that's with the controller, hey? That's not too bad at all.
Yeah, it took a long time to figure this all out.
I bet.
That's for sure.
I can imagine, yeah.
I used to get really, really mad.
It's not worth it. You never win.
No. No, that's true, but...
Be as mad as you want at this game, and it's not going to make it any different. That's what I learned about lots of stuff. You can get as mad as you want, and it...
Oh, shit. I gotta remember that those are always on. I'm really bad about doing that sometimes.
What's that?
I sometimes forget to turn it off, and then I cut a tree right in half.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep her above a bit to do drops and stuff, or else you learn the hard way. I really want to remake that Timber Pro, but I don't want to use the old cab. I want to use the new cabs that they have. Because the old cab's visibility was trash.
Oh, that was the narrow one.
Yeah, I hated that so much. Like, it looked beautiful on the outside. I love the look of them, but like, I was looking at the Facebook page there and commented on them. They said that they had the new series that came out, and then I saw a picture of it and I was like, oh. But they have like a big open cab, kind of like a Tiger Cat 870, sort of similar, I guess. Just a square, square open cab.
So what's your opinion on the
It's still a 0 cent sensor. What's it called? When they don't have the swing.
Oh, zero turn?
Yeah, 0 turn.
Yeah, I think so. With the new one, I imagine they wouldn't get rid of that, so for sure.
Hey FDR, what do you think about the Komatsu bunchers?
I've never ever had one in this, but they look kind of neat. They're the ones like that have the lefty arms, right? Well, they don't all have the lefty arms, but a lot of them do. I know I've had a lot of requests to build the buncher version of the Komatsu ones. I just don't have a model for it. I could probably get one built.
Is that based off the old Timco line?
I think so. It's really similar anyway. Like I've never seen any official documentation saying it's based on it, but it's got to be.
They did. They ran the Timco line for a couple of years.
Yeah, they
the old white Timcos.
That's right. Yeah.
Cab on the opposite side.
Yeah, where it was like the booms are on the left or whatever. Yeah, it's so weird.
They're I ran a couple of them. They're probably one of the fastest, probably one of the better bunchers I've ever ran for speed and everything else. You just don't want to wrench on them.
You don't want to what? Sorry.
Pull wrenches on them. When
yeah. Everything's put in the wrong spot, kind of thing.
Oh well, it's all buried. Even working on the engine is.
See, that sucks.
Hard. Everything you need is on the boom side. You gotta literally. If you break down with the boom down, you're screwed.
Oh, that sucks.
You gotta pop hydraulic lines and jack everything up and.
Yeah, that's super fun.
Eh? Other than that, they're awesome to run. They're fast. They climb like goats.
Huh.
I've never climbed so good in a buncher with.
Is it just because they're so small? Because the weight's probably all distributed in one spot.
It's the way they're set up and with the weight, and it just all works good.
Huh. Oops, sorry, I'm running over here.
Komatsu, for sure. I'd love to see that in the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Komatsu's one.
Immaculate.
Komatsu, everybody wants. L-Tech is one a lot of people are talking about now. I've seen it. I've seen L-Techs, but I don't know anybody up here that uses them. At least not like this far north. But I think in Alberta, I've seen a couple pictures of people that had them, but.
I know there's a couple loaders in Alberta and a buncher.
I mean, they're basically just like Tiger Cat equipment. It looks so similar. Like
they're just QB box things, like kind of like Timber Pros come to and.
Yeah, totally.
But they seem to, the loaders, everybody says the loader's good, got lots of power, lots of reach.
Oh, that's good.
I'd kind of like to run one, but
Yeah, just to try it out. What's your favorite preference for loader in the bush?
loader, I kind of liked, I ran it for a little while, an 890 Tiger Cat with
Yeah.
an extended stick on it.
Yeah, totally.
It's really long.
Yeah, and you get lots of range. You don't have to park so close to your trucks and stuff, eh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, where you can sit on the side of the road where you would load and reach across the road and grab wood off the deck on the other side of the road.
Sick. That's
Yeah,
sweet.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's handy.
Nice machine.
Yeah, I've run. What have I run? I've run John Deere. What the hell was it? A 2154 or something. I think I can't remember. It was a big tall guy. That was pretty sweet. It was pretty comfortable to operate, but the like they had it was kind of weird. Like your triggers, you had finger triggers, and the triggers were actually your grapple control, which was really weird. I wasn't used to that.
Really?
Yeah, it was really strange. Like, you know how it's normally like your in and outs on your stabilizers and stuff on your kind of inner buttons. But yeah, it was like the trigger was it was like a dual stage trigger that opened and closed, and it was your grapple. And it was super weird. But
There's some weird guys configure things weird.
yeah, and I don't
knew
know
about it.
why they did it that way. But the guy who was running it all the time absolutely loved it, and I was like, eh.
I jumped on a loader was back in '95 in 100 Mile
Yeah,
in the middle of winter, which we were starting machines up, so it was my turn to go light up the big 300, 340 or something, big Hitachi button top.
yeah.
Well, I picked the head up off the ground and went to cycle it around. As soon as I pulled the stick in, it
Yeah.
went out.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was backwards.
He had it set up Tonka, like the green Tonka truck, the scoop thing.
Yeah.
So push the stick out, the boom comes in.
Oh
Or
yeah,
the
no.
push in, it goes out.
I would just be
And I
like
damn
off
near
the job
took that
site.
button,
I'd be like,
dropped it.
nope, not doing this. I'm out. Sorry, boys. Yeah, that would suck. I wouldn't play with that at all.
Well, when I grew up logging, when I first started logging, what we got, I don't know how you run your controls. You got the right hand runs your boom and your.
Yeah, boom and tilt. Well,
Tilt.
yeah. And
Okay,
then
when I
left is
started
left is swing and stick.
Yeah, when I started logging in Canada, BC,
Yeah.
the left hand did your swing and your boom.
Oh
Your
yeah, so it's
stick-
John Deere style, hey, or ISO? Is it ISO controls? I think of the old ones, or no, SAE, I think.
And they call this style cat.
Yeah,
That's
cat.
what they called it in the 90s when they changed it.
Yeah.
Because I went truck driving for a couple months or a year or whatever. When I came back, I climbed on a buncher. Fucking sticks in the wrong hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I bet that
You
was
know what?
confusing. Yeah.
Well, to this day, it still feels awkward because if you look at the grapple or the buncher head as an extension of your hand,
Yeah.
it feels more comfortable to have the buncher tip in and out and the stick on your right hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Like ergonomically, it makes more sense to do it that way for sure.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to do everything with your opposite hand, but you're still using the other hand.
The one
do
that
the
always tripped me out is so you like use cat controls on something with like a fixed head or a bucket. Your right stick to the left brings your bucket curl, right? But if you go on anything like a tractor or a bobcat or any kind of hand control stuff, left stick to your left actually like puts your bucket up, like it raises it doesn't dump it. That always confused the hell out of me because I get back in an excavator and I'm constantly trying to like raise my bucket so I do my left hand, but it actually starts curling it and dropping it. You're like, god damn.
Yeah, I know excavators do that.
It's
They run
so
backwards.
confusing, but it's like whatever, I guess. Same with the button top. When I was doing that, I was like, man, this is so confusing. But
I'll try and download this picture onto the Discord later. But
Yeah.
the very first machine I ran in, listen to this one, was an old loader converted into a buncher.
huh?
Now you picture like your 966, take the cab off it,
Yeah,
and stick it in front of above the front axle.
like a wheel loader or what?
Yeah, take a
Okay.
wheel loader, take the cab off it, put
Yeah.
the cab down in where the grapple should be above the front axle. And
Okay.
there was a shear head mounted in front of that,
What the hell?
and on the back half of the machine was a grapple. I rode in this in like 1975.
So it was just like a total custom farmer job, eh?
There's two of them built in Ontario. So anyway, you drive up to the tree, close the grapple, shear it, and all the head did was tip back a little bit.
Oh, weird.
The grapple, let the tree fall on your back end. Not a word of lie. Fall on your back end. You drive forward till you couldn't look up and see the butt no more. And then you would close the grapple that was on top of the back half where your engine is.
That's interesting. I'll let you grab that
put
tree.
that picture on your Discord later somehow.
Yeah, no, please do. I'd love to see that.
I'll send it right to you.
Yeah, no, yeah, totally. Yeah, just DM it to me.
It's. I was actually going to say, you should try building one of them. There's nobody that's ever seen it. Matter of fact, for years, people were telling me, you're on drugs. There's no such machine.
Well, it's like when I first saw those coring water hazardous things. Those frickin' giant, like, multi-armed freak show contraptions with, they're like a buncher and processor in one and forwarder kind of thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that absolute abortion of a machine.
I've watched their videos. They're pretty neat.
They're wild, but I guess they just so much damage to the landscape out there that they won't let them use them anymore. But
well, you figuring on that. That machine drives out there and it drives back to the road and it never goes back to the same spot.
Yeah, it's done. It's basically wiped out the whole spot.
Today, you got a buncher goes out there.
Yeah.
A Skidder goes out there.
Yeah.
There's two machines
dragging all that crap, and it makes a hell of a mess. Yeah.
More mess than a wheel machine would make just driving around out there.
Yeah, I thought that was so strange, hey? Why they got rid of that. It's probably just too intimidating. All the hippies didn't like it or something.
I think it was just the confusion of trying to repair the damn things. Can you imagine blowing a hose on that thing?
Yeah, you're like, what part of it's broken? The forwarder, the buncher, or the loader?
Yeah. Oil coming out of the bottom.
Yeah.
You gonna crawl in there or am I? No.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. Me no likey. Yeah, no.
That rubber tire bunch I rode in as a kid, that was pretty neat.
Rubber tire. Oh yeah, rubber tire. It was all rubber, hey? So
I've also owned one time. I didn't make no money with it, but take an older John Deere skidder.
Okay.
The cab turned around backwards.
Oh.
And then you know what a mast and boom look like. Right?
Yeah.
So the same kind of mast, and then a boom and a stick, just like a buncher. And they came out with shear heads though in the 70s.
Yeah.
And the one I owned, so like you could sit in your machine facing backwards, and you could cut a tree off by one back tire. And spin all the way around and drop it at the other side of you.
Oh, weird.
Fully rotating boom. And then the one I had, it didn't have the gear when I got it, but it came stock with a processing setup on the very front.
Huh.
2 big roller wheels. So you'd shear the tree off, drop it between these big roller wheels.
Yeah.
And shoot down the side of the cab.
Oh, man, that's
blade,
bizarre.
And it would pinch, break it off.
That's so strange.
I don't have any pictures of that one.
I was going to say, that would be something to see, that one, because that sounds just wild.
It was neat to run. I really liked it. I bought it just mostly because I love machines.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
From day one, and I'll always be a logger.
I know once I get a house, eventually, if we ever get a house, once I'm with a little bit of property, and I would love to buy like a little mini excavator or something, even a secondhand one, just to play around with, because I absolutely love just digging holes and messing around and doing stuff. I got a contract for my buddy. My buddy just started, like, he's a gas fitter and does like plumbing and all that kind of stuff, pipe fitting. And I'm gonna work for him, I guess, occasionally, and just do like digging up water lines and stuff. So I've done a lot of that for friends and stuff. And so hopefully I'll get a few adventures. But man, I'd love to have just even my own little mini excavator that I could go use to go do jobs around town and stuff. That'd be pretty sweet. But never know. Yeah, never know. The future has yet to come. Was there another... Oh, okay, you got that one. Okay, good. We got both of those. Good. Sweet. Hey, that's not bad considering how much we cut off. It's still running pretty sweet, hey? Not too miserable for lag and stuff. Actually, it's coming up on our end of our episode here again. I'm going to let Trish cut these last couple trees and then I'll caboot her. Hey, how'd you guys get Rico over there? Did you push him?
I think somebody drug him around with a truck.
Right on. It's locked to him. Oh, locked to him probably, hey? It's probably gamer. Lock to it and drag it. So I was like, wait, Rico wasn't way over there. I was like, is he actually in the game and secretly just slowly moving over time? He's like that mannequin, you know, when you're not looking, he moves, and then when you look back, he doesn't move.
sure you jumped in the flatbed over there.
Who did? Sorry.
FDR.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was you that moved it over there.
No, I didn't move him. I was saying we should try to move him, and then I gave up and went back to working. So somebody must have done it. I was thinking gamer maybe.
I watched the truck drag him over there.
Oh yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah, the flatbed dragged it over there.
Well, whoever did that, good on you.
He does shit like that. Just joins in and then just stops playing.
Well, he might. No, I think he quit, but I think it's just like Victor was saying there. I think it's just his character got locked in there. Like he's not actually in the server anymore, but for some reason he's locked into it. And then when you quit the game and come back, he'll be gone. But that's alright. We didn't need that 888 anyway. I can just chill over there. Sweet.